WOD 4. WOD 4 is a thruster double under ladder. So the format of the workout is this. At the top of the minute, the athlete has to perform 20 double unders. These don't have to be unbroken. You know, you can make mistakes, but they have to do 20 double unders and then perform one thruster. They have until 50 seconds of that minute to perform the work. At the 50-second mark, you will be told to stop, and then at the top of the next minute, you will be asked to rotate to the next barbell, and then start off the next 20 double unders and thruster. Okay, so that's how the workout's going to work. The loads for men start off at 45 kilos, and they work up in increments of 5 kilograms per bar, up to the maximum bar, which is 100 kilos. The women's weights for this workout are exactly half of the men's. Okay, so we're just going to look through now the movement standards for the workout. So, at the top of the minute, there will be a 3, 2, 1 go. The first athlete steps up onto the thruster ladder and performs 20 double unders. What we're looking for with a double under is for the rope to pass on the feet twice for every rep. If the rope hits the feet, that's no rep. It's got to pass cleanly into the feet. Once the athlete's completed the 20 double unders, they then move to the barbell. What we're looking for with a thruster is there's a couple of options. You can power clean the barbell, then perform a thruster from this position. Excellent, and relax, and stop, In terms of points of performance, what we're looking for is full depth on the thruster. So we're looking for that crease of the hip to be below the top of the knee. And then we're looking for, we're looking for in the top position, a fully extended elbow, hip and knee. So full extension at the top, okay? And under control. So could you show us that again, Dad? Without dropping the guts. So power clean, and then from this position, do we get set, full depth squat, fully locked out overhead. Good. And the bar's under control. Thank you. You could also perform a squat clean thruster, a cluster, as it's known. Dad, can you show us what that looks like? Excellent. So, as long as you still hit the points of performance that we're looking for in terms of the depth and that full extension at the top, that's absolutely fine. How this will work, there'll be 12 barbells laid out for both men and women. At the top of that 50 seconds, we'll tell you to stop. And then at the top of the next minute, we'll say rotate. So we'll move you to the next barbell, where you perform the same thing. 20 double unders and 1 thruster. Once the athlete has completed double unders, moves to the barbell, there might be a point where you can't make the lift. So Dad, can you show us what that would look like? Now, as an athlete, you have a couple of options here. You can if you want to try to perform the thruster again, you've got that chance. But again, you've got to remember you've only got that 50 seconds in a minute in order to make the lift. Okay? If you think that's too heavy, I can't make that lift, you can spend the rest of your time performing double unders. So let's show you what that would look like. So Dad is going to try and make the lift, he's going to fail. Time! Dad failed the lift at 90 kilos, but he successfully made a lift at 85. His score would then be 85 kilos, 0.7 for the double unders. Someone who tried to make the lift twice at 90 kilos and failed both times and didn't get any double unders would finish lower down and down. Okay. So let's make a scenario. So let's say, for instance, you hit a particular weight, it's a PB, and you think that's it, I can't possibly perform another thruster. You still need to make an attempt. So you finish your double unders. Comes the bar, and then you'll go for your double unders, and you don't do it. So So you have to make at least a deadlift of the bar now. You need to at least make an attempt to lift the bar off the ground. Okay? Just so that your judge will know what you're doing. So as soon as you do that, your judge will know he's going for max rep double unders, which is absolutely legit. I know what you're thinking out there. What would constitute a no rep? So first of all, we're going to dance into a thrust now when he doesn't quite reach depth. So you can see that good movement is visible from across the room. So let's see that again. The thruster, not quite reaching that depth. But you are within your rights to no rep the shit out of that rep there. And relax. Do it like that. We will be judging each other over the course of this day, and it's very important that we all upheld the standards for what we're looking for in terms of the work. Okay, so that will be a no rep for not for depth. The next one we're going to look at is where he's not reaching that full extension overhead position. So you can see that the bar wasn't under control, yeah, and the bar's quite far in front of him. So we need that bar to be fully locked out overhead, under control, yeah. There will be no acceptance of douchebaggery. If someone calls a no rep for you, that your judge is God. Okay? If you argue with them, if you throw a barbell at them, if you try to hit them, yeah, you are banned. You will be banned from the competition. And ridiculed publicly. And finally, we're aware that you may have seen some thrustering on thrustering. That's the colloquial term for one-on-one thruster. On YouTube, at a local, non-affiliated CrossFit facility. I'm not going to name any names. Cardiff University bullshit. CrossFit. But this will be a perfectly legit rep. So he's not reaching depth and stuff. The barbell's miles out in front, it's not under control of the head, fully locked out. So that will be no rep as well.